Lionel Messi is one of the most decorated players in Champions League history. One of only 2 players to score over 100 UCL goals, alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi has come to define modern European football. Fans already look back on this time as the Messi-Ronaldo era. Heading into 2019, Messi has won 4 Champions League finals. 2 of those wins came over Manchester United, in a glorious 3-year spell for the Catalan club that he'll forever be associated with. The modern-day Barcelona team is world-class, but the team of that era was one of the all-time greats. Let's rewind back a decade to see exactly how he swept aside United in Europe twice. A year after Paul Scholes had broken Barca hearts in the semi-finals, Andres Iniesta's controversial winner against Chelsea fired Barcelona into a Champions League final against the reigning champions. Spearheading United's attack at the Stadio Olimpico were Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo. Veteran stars Ryan Giggs, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic and Edwin van der Sar bolstered Sir Alex Ferguson's strong starting lineup. Messi was at the heart of Barcelona's attack, alongside former Arsenal foe Thierry Henry and Cameroon star Samuel Eto'o. Other key players in the 11 include Iniesta, Xavi, Sergio Busquets, Victor Valdés and Carles Puyol. Barcelona started on the back foot, but Eto'o dealt an early blow to United's title defence when he toe-poked into the back of the net after just 10 minutes. It was Ronaldo's last game for Manchester United before joining Real Madrid in a world record move, where his rivalry with Messi would explode, and the debate for who is the best player in the world would intensify. But unlike in future years, he was unable to make his mark in the 2009 final against Messi and Barcelona. In the 70th minute, Messi ended any lingering hopes of a United fightback. Xavi, the best player on the pitch that night, lofted the ball beautifully into the box for Messi to head past Van der Sar on the edge of the 6-yard box. For Messi, it was the sweetest of wins, having watched from the stands injured as Barca defeated Arsenal 1-0 in 2006. He hadn't even celebrated that triumph as he was so distraught at missing out on the match. There were no such woes this time around. It was Pep Guardiola's 3rd major trophy in the space of a month, cementing his status as one of the best young managers in the world. His debut season at Barcelona had been a dream one. 2 years later, the European giants fought their way to meet in the Champions League final once again. This time, it was Wembley that would host United against Messi and Barcelona in 2011. The big difference for Manchester United was unquestionably the absence of Ronaldo. Javier Chicharito Hernandez was enjoying a fantastic first season at the club, but he was no Cristiano. 7 players, including Rooney, Rio and Vidic, remained from the 2009 runners-up starting 11. The core players at the heart of Barcelona's team were largely unchanged too, but it had evolved and arguably improved. Dani Alves, David Villa and Javier Mascherano were among the fresh new faces. 6 players, including Messi, remained from the 2009 champions starting 11. Pedro got Barcelona off to another great start with a goal in the 27th minute, but shortly after, Wayne Rooney had cancelled it out with a goal of his own. The teams were level at half-time. Despite Barca dominating possession and chances, it was all to play for. 10 minutes into the second half, and Messi had seized the game by the scruff of the neck once more. He picked up the ball on the edge of the box, dipped left, and buried the ball with aplomb from 25 yards. There was no way back from there for Manchester United. Villa finished off the English club, winning 3-1 in London. Messi and Barca had their 3rd Champions League final win in 7 seasons. United were well and truly humbled. In a few years' time, Guardiola would be the manager of United's noisy neighbours, Manchester City, but this would be the last time that Sir Alex Ferguson would come up against Pep. But also, as of the start of the 2018-19 season, it was the last time that Guardiola would lift the Champions League trophy. Clearly, his player-coach partnership with Messi was his ultimate weapon. Messi and Man United stayed apart in Europe for several years, with the Red Devils' fortune taking a turn for the worse following Fergie's departure. That is, until they were drawn together once more in the 2019 Champions League quarter-finals. And in 2019, more than ever before, Barcelona are a one-man team revolving around the genius of Messi, now aged 31. It's a genius that Man United fans are miserably familiar with, and a genius that Barca fans will miss immensely someday soon.